Hello, brothers and sisters of the light. I am Julie Joy with another message for you today from Anne and the Angels. The title of this message is Peace in an Angry World. And they begin, "My dear friends, we love you so very much. As you witness violence and sad behaviors in your world, resolved not to be a part of them. Do your best not to fall into the vibration I want you to demand an eye for an eye. Instead, pray for all involved in such painful dramas to be lifted into greater light. For both the victim and victimizer are engaged in a vibrational dance in which their energies have become untangled. It is not always obvious how this can be, but in every interaction, it is energy that draws people together or drives them apart. For example, sociopaths and martyrs have nothing obvious in common, and yet they often find their way into each other's company. The reason is vibrational. The martyr broadcasts, "I am willing to give at my own expense, to put your needs ahead of mine, and to prove my love through sacrifice." The sociopath, in turn, is broadcasting, "I need people who will put my needs ahead of theirs. If you are willing to sacrifice yourself for me, please do." And so, just as a lock and key differ in every way except their perfect fit, the martyr and the sociopath may easily find one another and remain entangled until one grows beyond that vibration. The day the martyr says, "I deserve more and I no longer need anyone's agreement or permission to treat myself kindly," they can walk away from this unhealthy bond. Quietly, firmly, without explanation or defense. The lock no longer fits the key. Likewise, there are those who would die for a cause and those who would kill for it. When they intersect, it is often like a cold front colliding with a warm one, spawning tomatoes and turbulence. Dear ones, you have seen this recently in your news, as two young men, each passionate about their beliefs, crossed paths. The one now with us in heaven wants you to know he is fine and that his mission continues to help humanity understand. There is much to be gained from dialogue about the differences. Is his death fair in the human sense? Of course not. Are many suffering as a result? Yes. But he lives on as a beautiful soul whose mission to uplift humanity and encourage communication continues from the broader perspective of heaven. He thanks you for your love and prayers. He encourages forgiveness. Dear friends, you can be a part of a wave of consciousness creating space. You can be a living example of those more interested in dialogue than disagreement. You can remember that you came to Earth to experience contrast, knowing it would make you clearer, stronger, and better together. You never intended to bicker, hate, or kill over differences, and while none of you reading this would kill or truly hate, it is easy to get drawn into arguments about right and wrong, rather than mining for the gold in different perspectives and the strength that comes from embracing diversity. You are, of course, entitled to your own perspectives and encouraged to have them. You are encouraged to have your preferences and discern who and what belongs in your lives. But remember, if you push against something, it will push back. If you fight for what you believe in, you enter the vibration of battle. However, if you allow yourself your own beliefs while letting others have theirs, there is no conflict. If you stand for what you believe with love, there is no battle. This is at the vibrational level, not physical. You must say or do the same things, but the vibration of standing in love is very different from the vibration of fighting against others. One attracts support, dialogue, and understanding. Even those who disagree will feel the goodness of your heart if you dwell in love. The other vibration attracts pushback, arguments, and at worst, violence. So rather than labeling people as right or wrong, good or bad, sane or crazy, pause and remember, you are all human. You are all family. There are those in loving light and those lost in deep darkness, but the health of each soul affects the whole. Pray for those lost and be the peace that refuses to get drawn into battles. Be willing to learn from each other and to connect with kindness. If others cannot offer you the same grace, then withdraw your words, attention, or presence. Just because someone else wants a fight does not mean you have to participate. Dear ones, you can be the peace you wish to see in your world. Choose to withdraw from battles of ideology and instead stand for love, for what resonates with you. Stand with a willingness to understand, not necessarily to agree with, other perspectives. At a time when so many need to be right and want to fight, you can be the peace. You can be the souls who know you are right for yourselves without needing to defend or justify. You can be the ones who quietly and peacefully share your perspectives while refusing to dignify violence. Speak kindly, pray for all, and know that being right for yourself and align with your soul is all you need to navigate the world with grace. God bless you. We love you so very much. A somewhat unusual but very timely message from the angels for all of us. This lovely message was channeled by Albers. Her own website is visionsofheaven.com. Please stop by there and see everything Anne has to offer. For one thing, she has a workshop coming up in Phoenix on October 4th. She does these lovely workshops, or play shops as she calls it, twice a year. This one will be October 4th, 2025 in Phoenix. And the title of this workshop is Living in the Flow of Grace. Very timely there. Also, if you would like to sign up to receive her weekly newsletter, that's where I get these messages every single Saturday morning. There's a lot of information and fun goodies on Anne's newsletter. I encourage you to check it out. This message is far too long for me to place the words below. I am Julie Joy, your servant to the light, and it's always my pleasure and deep, deep honor to be able to be the voice of the angels for all of you for these few short moments. And please don't forget to hug yourself and say, I love myself.